Okay, yeah, I plugged him in. Yeah, that was a thing. I have less faith in myself when I have over under in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Hey, what's going on, boys and girls? I'm back in the basement. Thought I'd come down and tinker away. Got a couple things I'm doing. First matter of business, of course, was to play some Transformers. And I actually put up a really good score. The number 2 score, 116 million. But I had to tilt off ball 2 because the ball's stacked inside of the Megatron trough. So in trying to get it unstacked, I tilted. And then on the ball 3, the ball got stuck on friggin', who's the guy on the top right? You know, the thing that goes back and forth. It landed on his roof. I got stuck there for a bit, but that one freed up. And then friggin' Starscream, that very back corner, the ball got stuck there. I shook one loose, then it got stuck again, and in trying to shake that one loose, I tilted ball 3. So 2 times out of 3 balls, the machine screwed me. So I could have really put up even a better score, but I'll settle for number 2. I did put a little furniture rubber, you know, for when you close your doors, and put the little rubber there so it doesn't smash and bang. I put one of those in the corner, and it seems to be good now. Sorry you have to be so close to my face, but that's the only way you're going to hear me clearly, because I don't have a microphone yet with this new phone. I tried 4 times and failed, and I gave up at that point. Anyway, so I posted a video on South Park, my Kenny fix attempt, not Kenny, Mr. Hankey, and someone suggested, don't overthink it, man, just stick in the new spring, put it in the mech, because during gameplay the coil pulses longer. So I just did that. Check this out. So I guess you can't really see anything, but I installed the new spring, okay, for a second time. I'm not going to do the toilet lid mech. I'm just going to kind of maybe wrap that up so it doesn't ground anything, but I don't need to install that in order to test this in gameplay. So I got to figure out a way to just keep this free from the equation. Then we're going to throw it into gameplay and see if that is the solution there. Oh, and also, look what Kevin brought me today. I was talking about my coin door. Actually, he was over yesterday with his Addams Family CPU, and I removed the old battery holder and stuck on a remote battery pack for him and changed the ROMs on the CPU and the soundboard. Oh, and side note, when he got it home, nothing worked, and so he ended up swapping the old ROMs back. That didn't work. I went over there, we swapped CPUs with his fishtails. That didn't work. And ultimately, I just disconnected everything and reconnected it, and then it started working again. So maybe one ribbon cable was off by a pin or something. I'm not really sure. But his Addams Family now has gold ROMs and is all good and happy. So we were talking about South Park when he was over here, and he thought that he had a few of these inserts for the coin mechs. Let's see. Yeah. Those are friggin' perfect. That's the correct style. I don't care what denomination it is, 50 cents or $1, but 3 fresh new ones will be awesome. So if Mr. Hankey works and I can install these, we're gonna be done, boys and girls. Oh, and on a side note, guess what is leaving the building? Harlem Globetrotters has found a new home. It is another fellow shenanigander, Sean Benish. I have probably mentioned him before in the past. Oh yeah, because he bought my skate ball. That's what it is. So he and I agreed on the talking of the turkeys. We agreed on how many turkeys we're going to exchange, and he's coming in a couple days to grab Harlem Globetrotters. So that means I have space for Ghosty, but obviously I gotta wait for my parts to come in before that happens. Okay, on a third note, Kevin gave me this old Data East Simpsons ramp with decals. Needs a little bit of a clean. It's actually in really good shape. He didn't even really need to change his, but he found a new old stock one that Mike Hanley had posted, so we snatched that up for him, because why not? Oh, on a fourth note, he's going to be selling that Data East Star Trek, by the way. He's got to make room for his new Addams Family. So if you want a real pretty Data East Star Trek and you want to get in on the action before it hits the market, reach out to me or him directly, Kevin Graisley on Facebook, and then I'll be selling this. If I can find a box that is like 12 feet long, then I can actually ship it. Otherwise, it's going to have to be local for now. So tonight I'm also going to pack up Harlem. I got to play some farewell games first, of course. But yeah, Harlem has a new home. Therefore, Ghostbusters does as well. In the meanwhile, we're going to go back to the Hankey drawing board. I'll be back in a minute and we'll give this a test and see what happens. Okay, so I got this plunger here just hanging away from everything. I can lower the playfield and that shouldn't touch anything, and that should be fine. So let's give this a shot. We'll be right back. All right, playfield is down. I don't know if he pops up during a track mode or not, but here's the test. Honestly, my level of faith in this working is probably 4 to 6. So I guess we'll call it a 5. See what happens here when we power it on. Oh, hold on. It might need a couple more bolts from me. Okay. Sorry. Utter chaos is happening right now. Okay, it's happy now. It's got all its balls. Let's hit the start button.
Hello there, children.
Alright, ready?
Hey, it's Mr. Hankey.
I don't know when he's supposed to pop up or come down. Here he goes. Okay.
Hey, multi-ball.
Oh, I'll be right back. I don't think I plugged him in. Okay, yeah, I plugged him in. Yeah, that was a thing. I have less faith in myself when I have. Okay, so yes, I didn't plug him in. Oopsies. But it got me thinking, like, the guy said the coil pulses stronger in gameplay, but the coil test should work. The coil test, when you activate Hankey down and press the button, it should go Hankey down, shouldn't it? Isn't that the whole point of a Hankey down test? Shouldn't the coil pulse be the correct pulse to test the friggin' Hankey in coil test? So I'm back to having about 1%. Not 1%. 1 out of 10. That's my odds of this actually working. So I guess that would be 10% in Canadian percentages. So let's see what happens here. Is all the balls in there? Okay.
Hello there, children.
Hi, Hankey. Come on. Oh, okay. He's up. He's way up there. Did you see that? He just went back down. Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay, I take all that back, buddy. I'm gonna give you some serious shout-outage, some credit, all the credit, because here, let's see if we can get him to come out again. Oh no. What's happening? 4 more for multi-ball already. Oh yeah, okay. Alright. Sorry, whoever helped me on Pinball Repair Help Group with that suggestion.
Hey, multi-ball.
Oh, are you trying to latch down? He's supposed to be down now, I think. Yeah, he's actually supposed to be down now, I'm pretty sure. So, partial cred, partial cred. Let's just drain out and see what happens. He's trying. Yeah, but he's not. Okay. So,
Ready, Ike?
kind of worked, but didn't. So, back to the drawing board once again. Okay, I started off thinking I was going to install the old spring, but I don't know. I found this random spring. I stretched it out more than it was, but it has less tension, and I really got nothing to lose. So I'm going to stick that in there and see what happens. Okay, I have like a level of faith in this that maybe like a 7 now, because it is very less tensiony of a spring, but it spans the full distance, so Hankey goes all the way up as he should. And when the spring compresses, there's enough space in between there for it to compress nice and comfortably. And look, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not near as violent. That's pretty reasonable. With this spring here, Hankey feels like his friggin' hat's gonna get blown off his head. But, alright, I guess I'm going to stick this in, and we'll give it another test. Okay, before I make a big, giant ruckus with all the balls again, we're going to test Mr. Hankey with the playfield somewhat down in solenoid test, and see if he latches. Alright, what's the over-under? What do you guys think? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I think I hit the wrong button. So you lost that bet probably. Okay, where are we? Oops. Maybe you won the bet. I don't know. Gotta go back a couple more. Hankey down. I gotta go to run. Now I gotta hit the start button. Alright. Over under in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I like it. I don't know how well that's going to hold up over time, if it's going to be consistent, if that was just a fluke, but I guess I should do it in gameplay now before I put everything back together again. That would probably make sense, so I'll be back. Alright, here we go. This is the final Hankey test. Two more. One more. There he is up there now. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, he went back down though. Did you see that? I drained the ball. Is he gonna come up when I plunge? No? Okay, let's try and start the multi-ball then. There he is. And he went back down. That's exactly how he's supposed to behave. So, I don't know if he comes back up. Maybe during a super jackpot? We should see. See if he pops back up during a super jackpot. I don't really know. It's available yet? Okay, super, not yet. How many more are these? Okay, now it's ready. Let's see if he comes up during a super. Yeah, there he goes. Alright, see that, boys and girls? So the correct spring doesn't work.
Hit the baby.
The spring that I pulled out of my random spring drawer worked. So figure that one out. Anyway, I am pretty confident that's going to hold up.
Shut up!
So I'm going to put them all back together again, install my coin inserts, and South Park should be done. Oh, and on a side note, did you hear the new speaker? Yeah, that's right. it works. So you didn't heard that before yet, but you have to rewind in your brain and listen to it over again. And yeah, so that speaker did the trick. All right, well, as usual with Pinball, I ran into another hiccup. Remove this, to come to realize that what it is that I'm missing is the little faceplate that goes over this and snaps on and locks this guy into place. Let me unplug my phone here. See the difference? You can see the hole here and there. You can see this groove right there. This got a faceplate that clicks in over top of that. And I looked to see if I had any a couple of spare coin doors that I have, but I don't have this style. This is Data East, and the stuff I have is all Williams, so it would be dumb to just glue it on there. It would just look dumb. So I'm gonna have to go shopping for the last 2 bits and pieces here. So I'm going to put that on hold. Obviously, it's not exactly a high priority. But did I show you Hankey is all back together again and happy? So I am going to, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll go shopping for parts. I looked at Marco. I didn't see anything yet. Maybe I'll try Pinball Life. Let's go shopping. Okay, I'm on Pinball Life here, and I found pretty much what I need. It's the entire housing though. I just need the lid that clicks on, but at $12 US, plus shipping. If I might have ordered it if I didn't already place my Pinball Life order, but to do it separately, so I might post a wanted ad to see if anybody's got a couple of these locally. That might be my best bet. So anyway, I guess that's what I'll do with that. And, you know, I guess I'm not quite done here yet. I'm done with South Park. That's basically going to be it. Maybe I should put it all back together again and, I don't know, take one last look at it. And then I think I'm going to pack up Harlem. Maybe I'll time-lapse that, possibly. Maybe not. I don't know yet. But let's fold this guy up, put him back together again, and get one last look at the almost finished product. All right, there it is, the 98% finished product. So a couple little coin thingamajiggies and then custom apron cards, and this machine is done. So let's just go for a 1-minute tour of the action. Reminisce about all this stuff that we did. New leg levelers, cleaned up the legs, new leg bolts, new lock, you know, rebuilt the plunger. What did I do? A nice, oh, let's get some light. Yellow tip on there. We installed brand new flipper buttons and cabinet protectors, which covered up those wear areas very nicely. Did a little bit of touch up on the coin door. I guess cabinet wise, I didn't really do a whole lot. Didn't need much. I installed some NVRAM. I installed the color display. Thinking of all the cabinet stuff. Undid a lot of wiring hacks. I installed a new speaker and grill. Oh, the topper was missing, but I've got a brand new one from Marco. I didn't install the, I didn't ever end up installing the Profanity ROMs because I did hear you lose some of the programming. So it's like you win some, you lose some, and using those. And if it was one ROM, I'd pop it in. But it's like 7 or 8, and it's not very simple to just pop in and out. So obviously the playfield, we tore that apart, we cleaned it, we ordered plastics from 4 different orders, 4 different people, actually 3 different people, 4 different orders, because you can't buy a plastic set. So placed all the broken plastics, installed the Kenny upgrade kit with a thick reproduction plastic, and we got the black opto protectors, we got full LEDs, we rebuilt Kenny, we rebuilt Mr. Hankey. We added the cute little green Christmas tree evergreen mods. We re-cleared the giant gaping saucers, and installed new target here. Cool white cliffies and blue cliffies, added a spotlight, translucent slingshot rubbers, installed new decals where there was decals that were damaged or missing, Lexan washers for extra protection here and there. We took apart the subway underneath and cleaned that. We pretty much addressed, we as in me, I don't know why I'm calling us we. Hey, wait, what do you mean us? I'm going to start a fight with you. You're going to start a fight with me. Okay, let's just refer to me as I. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway, it is late at night. That's my excuse. It's not actually all that late. But yeah, so pretty much I addressed every square inch of the machine, inside and out, top to bottom. And, you know, I am pretty stoked with how it all turned out. Played a bunch of games, got the spooky vision. I'm still going to get to volcano mode eventually. And when I do, I will record it for sure. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else, but I did say this was going to be a 1-minute tour, right? I guess I went over budget on that one. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap this South Park video series up. It was about 17 episodes, I think. Turned out to be not just the quick little fix that I thought it was going to be, but they never are. There's always way more to it than you expect, especially with custom mechanisms like Kenny and Mr. Hankey and all that stuff. But that's the end of this one, boys and girls. I appreciate you coming along for the journey, the shenanigans, the craziness, that 6-hour connector fix in the cabinet, all the good, the bad, and the ugly. Totally worth it in the end. I'm very, very happy with how this turned out, and I kind of want to keep it. But I am running out of space, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way I can hang on to this for a while, because I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Terrence, I think I have to fart. Pull my thumb.
This pinball machine's got the fives. I will never play pinball again.